What's going on, everybody? Episode 4. Today is September. What the fuck is it? September 7th. Day before Thursday Night Football. All right, we all hype. Welcome to Dubs Only, where we take dubs, never else. I'm joined by my two partners, YTC, Alex, and my name's Brandon, of course. How y'all doing?
What's cracking?
Good, y'all. How y'all doing? Happy hump day.
How you doing? Happy NFL Eve, one day before the actual.
Yes, sir. We made it an off season without suicide. Let's get it. Now,
and through
I
baseball.
had a reason to live now. At least.
Yeah, for real. I mean, without football, what are we? We're nothing without football.
Well, only a couple of days away before a team that takes my move for the next 4 months.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, YTC, I know you're nothing with or without football, so it doesn't matter. But besides the point. Nah, let me stop. So, we got a little things to go into. First and foremost, yeah, it's Wednesday. We're supposed to do this on Sunday, but it is what it is. We're switching to Wednesdays now because it fits in our schedules better, as far as work, school, all that basically. So, Wednesday works for me. November comes, I am going to do another show on Sundays anyway, so I'm doing Wednesday and Sunday, so it don't matter to me. Now, we got a little bit to talk about. I know we just streamed on Sunday, so there's not as much news as I would like. There's not as much topics without sounding redundant, but it's all right. We'll figure it out. There's always something to talk about with sports. So, to start it off, we got NFL notable Week 1 matchups. All right. I know we got a few games that everybody's excited for. I mean, we're all excited just to have football back in general. One game that I just want to go right into is an offensive powerhouse. Alex, I know you're going to be watching this game close. You got the Chiefs and the Cardinals.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Alex,
yes, sir.
you get the floor. You get to talk about what you think about that game, and obviously give your prediction on it one more time.
Yeah. Once again, thank y'all for having me. Another stream ready to go. So I think it's going to be a very big matchup. I think our defense has a lot to work on. We lost Tyrann Mathieu in the offseason to the Saints. We lost our top cornerback in Charvarius Ward. We've also lost a couple linebackers. So it's going to be tough on defense. I think we have to adjust a lot. We did draft a lot of rookies, but until they catch up and things, it's going to be a little tough. The Chiefs have, besides the Rams, probably the toughest schedule on paper. 14 out of those 17 games are against winning teams that have potential playoff. So it's going to be a little tough. I think we can pull out the win, though. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Patrick Mahomes, he's got a lot of people to pass that ball to. A lot of people have stepped up, Sky Moore, Nicole Hardman, Juju, all those people.
Sky Moore, that's one guy I like. I drafted a lot of him in fantasy.
Yeah, I expect a lot from him too. I expect those other guys to step up.
I also drafted Sky Moore as well, man. I'm hoping he pans out as well.
I do. I believe he's going to stretch the field a lot more than we believe. Nobody's Tyreek, but and there's no way of filling in that hole. I think the Chiefs are just adjusting to playing to a new way, which is giving you what the defense gives you, and just, you have 6 guys you can pass it to, and then you have Travis Kelce, who is pretty much another quarterback on that field. He knows what he's doing.
By the end of the year, I'm predicting Sky Moore is wide receiver 2, because I don't think he's gonna, take that spot from the one spot from Juju or nothing. But MVS, I'm not a big MVS guy. I think he's good, but I'm not saying he's gonna. I think Sky.
He might also overtake Nicole Hardman as well.
He's definitely taking McCall.
Yeah, because McCall Hardman never really stepped into the role that they were expecting. The whole point of drafting McCall Hardman was that, Tyreek.
He's a faster Darius Slayton.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the Bills or the Rams, by the way. I know the Lone Buccaneer said it in the comments, but we're going to leave that for the end because we're going to debate on, who's going to win. That's going to be the closer, considering that's, tomorrow is the biggest game to start the year. So, it's going to be a really good game. YTC, Cardinals, Chiefs. What do you think?
Really, like you said, basically, the match is definitely going to be high scoring for sure because both offenses are coming into new weapons added, and also it'll be interesting to see how the Cardinals operate without DeAndre Hopkins since he's suspended. So, and also the addition of Victor Bolden and Marquise Brown, we'll see how those pay off for the Cardinals if it'll help out Murray any significantly than last year. I think also with the matchup with the defenses, both defenses did improve in the offseason from what I've seen with the drafting of George Karlaftis and Trent McDuffie for the Chiefs, along with the Cardinals getting a lot of pass rushers with what was it, Cam Thomas? Yeah, Cam Thomas and Myjai Sanders. Yeah, from Penn State. So they did get a lot of a pass rush addition, so it's going to be interesting to see if both defenses are able to, generate enough pass rush, to get to the quarterback. So that's one thing I look forward to as well. Everybody's looking at, the 30 points per game, between both offenses. I'm looking to see how both defenses are going to be improved after the draft. That's what I look forward to.
I get what you're saying, even though, like, everybody's obviously looking at the offensive. I mean, both offenses are dope. Well, Cardinals for half the season until, like I said, Call of Duty comes out, then, their offense is going to go stale. But the Chiefs, on the other hand, the Chiefs, they've been the offensive juggernaut for the last few years. I mean, the only other juggernaut there is it's in their division, the Chargers and the Bills. I mean, that's as far as the AFC goes. I mean, the Ravens, if they're healthy, they're still, they're up there as well, but we don't really know. But fully expect the Chiefs to take that game. I would think very high scoring as well, obviously. I mean, two well-run offenses. So I would say something like 35-28, give or take, somewhere in that ballpark of how the scoring is gonna go. As far as defensive go, you're right with the pass rush. I mean, it seems to me like every bad defense has a pass rush for some reason, or it's just like they can't stop the run and they can't cover for shit, but they can always rush the passer. I don't understand. It's like the Giants when we won the Super Bowl back in any Super Bowl run from either 2011, 2007.
Yeah, in 2011, we were notably near dead last in the league in pass defense as well, and run defense. Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. We had guys that unsung heroes that can make plays when they needed to.
Look at the Chiefs.
It was coaching and infrastructure.
Look at the Chiefs a few years ago in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs, they were a bad defense. They haven't had a good defense since they played Marcus Mariota in the playoffs. But
that 2015 defense, that's for sure.
They haven't had a good defense, but they could rush the passer. I mean, that's something.
They had Frank. They had D4. Yeah, D.U.B.
Yeah. No, wait.
Frank Clark.
Yeah, they had D.U.B.
Chris Jones.
They traded D.U.B. for Frank Clark because they got Spagnuolo.
Before Frank Clark, they had him. They had Chris Jones at defensive tackle.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Those defenses, I mean, all they have to do is disrupt the pass and outscore. That's all.
Plus, they had a lot of good linebackers. Tamba Hawley they had in 2015. Tamba Hawley, who retired back then. But they had Justin Houston. They had a lot of notable names down there.
I remember watching that Chiefs Titans game live. Marcus Mariota was on touchdown pass to himself. That was beautiful to see, especially watching the Chiefs lose. I know Alex doesn't agree with that, but it's all good, All right, we got a few more games. I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but I do want to talk about it again. 49ers Bears, obviously, because it's got a lot of topics to it. I mean, we got to see what's going on with Justin Fields, Justin Hurts, like I call him, Justin Fields. But then we also got to see Trey Lance taking the starting job.
Trey Kaepernick, no stop.
But
yeah, Trey Lance.
It's going to be very interesting to see what happens. What do you think is how you see that game shaping out?
I see a lot of running, nothing but running and playing defense. Because both teams like to run the ball. I can tell you that much right now from what I've seen. Well, it was the same thing last year. Both teams. I mean, yeah. That's all they're going to have to do because the O-line's been struggling for the last couple of years, end games for Justin Fields. So the only way you can take away a pass rush is, suppressing the pass rush by the run game. If the Niners are able to stop the run game, they'll definitely get to the Bears in the pass game. As for the running, I expect a lot of running because they did it a lot last year as well, and because both teams are heavy run-oriented teams. Montgomery did pretty well against the Niners in this last outing, along with Elijah Mitchell. I think he had over 100 yards in a TD. Both of them had a TD per each, so I expect a lot of running again until I see any improvements from the run defense. The Niners struggled last year with the run defense, along with the Bears too. So I could see a lot of running in this game, especially with two quarterbacks that are new to the system. They're not going to force them to throw a lot since they're taking a process basically of getting comfortable with the playbooks.
I mean, we know both quarterbacks can run as well, so that just and they're gonna have to because they're gonna be running for their lives. Alex, what do you think is how you think that game's gonna shape out as well?
I'm not sure if y'all have seen, but there is a last minute news per se. George Kittle, he has a groin injury. He's day to day.
Oh shit.
And that's a big thing because
day to day, like it's basketball.
Yeah, it's day to day. We're gonna see if he's gonna play or not.
For sure. If he
plays, it's a game. So it's a game to decision, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, if he don't play, now it changes the narrative because now you don't have now the linebackers have one less thing to worry about, and it's a big one.
Now you would have to start with Russ
Hold on,
Wilson,
hold on,
basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
hold on, yeah. I gotta say something. Will, fuck you, all right? Stop talking about my Knicks, all right? Your fucking Celtics lost the finals, all right, and you can't get over it, all right? Cope harder. Anyways, Alex, good thing you mentioned that because I didn't know George Kittle had injury. Good thing I didn't draft him.
It was just today, yeah. So
Yeah.
I think that
I took
depending on
Darren
how that
Waller,
goes,
but yeah,
that's a big thing because George Kittle can block, all right, and
he's
I think
vital to that run game. I know.
yeah, and as the 49ers, I think if that happens, you do have to lean back a little more on your fullback. You know how they're the only team that uses
Kyle
their fullback
Juszczyk,
really
yeah,
well.
Oh, Kyle
Best
Juszczyk is
fullback in the league.
nasty.
Yeah,
He's
he's
nasty.
nasty.
he is.
He's built like a tight end too, which is crazy. So
Yeah, he
Well, that's a
they
good.
use
You
him
know
as a
what?
receiver
Because
and blocker. Kyle
a lot
Juszczyk,
of
yeah,
a lot of tight ends in the NFL, because you remember fullback is a dying position in the NFL. So
yeah, he's one of
a
the
lot of
last good fullbacks in left in the
yeah,
league.
so
Yeah,
a lot of tight ends
in a dying
are
position.
a lot of fullbacks are tight ends and vice versa. Because I mean, like for the Giants example, for example, Chris Myrick, he's a backup tight end. Not many people know him, but he's also playing our fullback position. I mean, our only other fullback is who? We don't have Eli Penny anymore, which I actually liked him because he was good in the receiving game for
he
some
was.
reason.
Yeah, I love Elijah Penny I don't know why we got rid of him.
As far as 49ers Bears, yeah, definitely a lot of running. I think 49ers do what they do best. They run with multiple running backs. That's just how they are. They pound the rock. The only way they don't pound the rock is when it's a big game and they're up and they have a lead, because other than that,
Because they surely
I don't know
didn't
what
do
the
that
fuck
in
happens. Yeah, they
2019.
definitely didn't do that in the Super Bowl. But when you got David Montgomery on the other side of the ball, I think he's gonna have to hide Justin Hurts' flaws. No, but Justin Fields, he's gonna be running a lot as well. Like I said, that line is not good.
It's going to be a lot of RPOs and a lot of read options for Justin Fields. I could definitely see that.
And that's the thing, though. Has he?
Read
He's only
option, yeah,
he's a
triple option shit.
he's a second year quarterback, and is he ready to do stuff like that? Is he accustomed to that? So we don't really know. I mean, we won't know at
It's
all. We
all
won't know until
anticipation at this point.
I
We can only
think
wait and see.
I do believe Trey Lance is in the best position to win, though. Like, come on, you cannot say
for
like
sure.
this
Yeah,
is
they
a
have the
rookie.
Niners have a current infrastructure to win a Super Bowl now.
1000%,
Little
yeah.
over a year ago, they were in an NFC Championship game because of the roster alone. It wasn't really Jimmy G. He was a glorified game manager under Kyle Shanahan. Basically, the team around Jimmy G was Super Bowl contending already.
Which, by the way, Kyle Shanahan,
clutch quarterback that can win
such
you
an
games.
underrated coach.
Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, Kyle Shanahan. Yeah, every quarterback he's played for has done pretty well. I'll give him that.
Kyle Shanahan is most definitely a top 3 coach in my eyes. Until
he's up there with
until
Harbaugh
big games again.
Right now in the league.
Until big games, I think the top coaches right now are obviously Shanahan, McVay, Andy Reid, Harbaugh, and I would have said Sean Payton, but he retired. So
I just want to throw in real quick some bullshit that Eric Bieniemy has still not gotten a head coaching job.
Eric Bieniemy, the hell?
Something, hold on, Alex. Something.
Yeah,
I gotta.
Why did you act surprised about
Surprisingly,
that?
he was one of the masterminds behind those Chiefs offenses for the last couple of years.
That's fair, but let's think about it.
Wait. YTC, you're supporting what I'm saying. What did you hear?
Yeah, I'm about to say why he hasn't got a job yet. He hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't support
one of
what
the
you guys are saying.
masterminds behind the.
You're crazy.
One of the top offenses for the last couple of years were under Alex Smith and Patrick Mahomes.
There's got to be something wrong with dude if he's not getting. And I don't want to hear the race card. I mean, you can give it for like Brian Flores because obviously.
Oh no, I'm not insinuating a race card. It's just got to be something.
I know, but a lot of people are going to mention the race card. I don't. After a while,
I don't think it's a race card for me.
After a while, I can't call it the race card because it's been like what 4 years.
4 years in a row, pretty much, where he's been
a coordinator. Yeah.
So, dude hasn't got a. There's got to be something. I've heard rumors that he's a bad interviewer, which is, obviously not a good thing. As far as offense, why did the Giants get Mike Kafka, who was an offensive assistant from the Chiefs,
and he's gonna be calling the plays.
They didn't even think to, even interview Eric Bieniemy. You feel me? I mean, for the head coaching position at least.
They got the quarterback. They got the quarterback coach to be the coordinator. That's the funny thing too.
We saw the Giants camp, how they were moving the ball and how they were having a lot of pre-snap motion and everything. That was a KC style offense. We don't know. Maybe Mike Kafka's the mastermind. Maybe it's not
Mike
Bieniemy.
Kafka was the one. Yeah, instead of Bieniemy, who knows? Time will tell this fall when you see the Giants' offense if they significantly improved from last year.
Yes, sir.
But if Andy Reid was to retire, next year, this year, whatever, and if Bieniemy doesn't get a job, I'm pretty sure he takes over the Chiefs team probably.
But what I will say about Kafka, right? From what I saw in this preseason, pass for the Giants, we were moving the ball, as a collective, not just the first team. The second team and the third team were moving the ball as one collective. The whole point of the offense is to be one ideology, basically, one system and everything, so everybody can fall through and play to their strengths. All we have to do is just basically sort out the cream of the crop that fits to our strengths, and then we're set. That's how I feel.
And also another thing, before we move on, Patrick Mahomes, apparently there was some turmoil between him and Eric Bieniemy before. I mean, Alex, you probably know what I'm talking about, or if not, that's another rumor out there. Might not be true, but it's just something that teams look at, and maybe that's probably why he
football ideology, between quarterbacks and coordinators just happens every now and then.
Or maybe the NFL's racist. I don't know.
I don't think it's a race thing. It's just ideology thing. Both disagreeing with how they want to run the team. Both have the same goals, but have different ways of going about it. That's probably it.
So yeah, basically, we talked about it. The best coaches in the league. Shanahan's up there. Shanahan, and we'll see that this Sunday. Shanahan's definitely going to run the ball. I expect the Bears to lose by 2 scores.
I hope so for betting purposes.
Betting purposes, sure. But
I took the -7 on the
It might be a low-scoring game. It's all running at the end. There's running and playing defense. This is like a prehistoric game. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure we all got the 49ers here, Alex.
Yeah, I got the 49ers.
So we all got the Chiefs. We all got the 49ers. Another notable game. Oh, prime time. The Dallas Cowboys versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A rematch, also.
From last year's week 1, but this difference is it's in Jerry World.
And this time it's in Jerry World. So, now, this is a little interesting because we're going to see how the Cowboys – we don't know how the Cowboys are going to look this year. I mean, they got
without Amari Cooper.
They got no Amari Cooper. They have no Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith, their whole O-line is completely depleted.
They have Jason Peters now, but dude's like what?
He's old. Yeah, he's washed.
So –
he's not the same.
Come on, let's give him a chance. He proved himself up until this point. Let's give him a chance.
I'm not denying his
Eagles fans not giving him a chance.
And listen, physically wise, eventually your body gives out as you age. Basically, you could still have the technique to play in the NFL. You just your physical body basically isn't up to par now because you're basically old.
Eagles fans showed that they're one of the worst fan bases because how they treated Jason Peters with signing for with Cowboys. Because remember, that's one of the best players to ever put an Eagles jersey on.
Yeah, one of the best left tackles in history.
He's part of the ops. Who cares? He's just
he's one of the best left tackles in history.
Yeah, I mean, are Cowboys fans mad that
well, in their current history, modern history now, not all time, but yeah.
Cowboys fans would have done the same thing had Des Bryant went to like the Giants or the Cowboys. The Cowboys fans would have done the same thing.
They would have, yeah. It's just rivalry, bro. Like we're gonna find a reason to hate you.
Yeah, kind of like James Bradbury. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Now, so yeah, Cowboys, Bucks, right? So
before those Bradbury was Collins.
We're gonna see their offense, how it looks. We don't know how Zeke is gonna look. We don't know how the passing game is gonna look. And effectively, since the line isn't working either, we don't know how Dak is gonna look. And this offense might start off slow. I still think there'll be a good offense, but I think they'll start off slow for sure. The defense is still pretty dope. I mean, they're the number 1 fantasy defense last year, and they were a top 10 defense, I could say maybe.
For sure.
Maybe they'll lose a little bit of fire, but other than that, I don't expect the Cowboys to fall off.
The Cowboys still have a pass rush. That's one thing you can't take away from them.
Overrated.
It's just a secondary question. Not only DeMarcus Lawrence, but Michael Parsons really proved himself last year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but as far as their pass rush, their linebackers, they're getting older. Their secondary and all that.
Their linebacking core is very.
You said the Cowboys linebacking core is getting older.
Yeah.
Leighton Van Der Esch is starting to get old, and also he's been riddled with injuries throughout the majority of his career.
He's lost too many.
Leighton Van Der Esch,
That neck injuries were crazy.
I told you years ago. Remember, Brandon? I said I thought Van Der Esch was supposed to be one of the best linebackers in the league, but he's too injured.
Yeah, he's too injured all the time. That's what it is.
Some bullcrap. I hate when you want to see good players do what they're supposed to,
But
and then
they're hurt,
something
yeah.
screws them up.
Hey, listen, I feel the same thing with Sterling Shepard. Great player when he's on the field, but he's consistently hurt.
Yes, great slot receiver.
Great slot receiver. So yeah, the linebacker core is getting older. They're kind of hurt. What's up, San Francisco 49ers Sports Nation?
What's up, Ricky?
They're getting older. The secondary isn't all that, obviously. Trayvon Diggs is overrated. You know, that's just that's just how it is.
If he can cut that out, though, giving up those big plays, he turns into a really good cornerback.
He's not, because it's
when they play man to man where he screws up. He doesn't know how to play man to man very well.
Yeah, exactly. And he's a zone corner. That's why he's a ball hawk. And it's just he can't play man at all. And you would think he could because he used to be a wide receiver, but he can't play man at all. And even some of the best, you gotta understand, even some of the best zone corners can play man.
Yeah, the majority of them play wide receivers. A lot of these
James Bradbury is not a man corner, but he played man effectively his first year with us. So it makes no sense why he gave up 1,000+ yards against guys like Tim Patrick, which Tim Patrick is a burner, don't get me wrong, but Tim Patrick's not all that. I mean, rest up, you know, he got hurt, whatever, he's out for the season, but he's not all that. He's not one of those receivers that you're like, oh, I'm scared of Tim Patrick. No, not really. And he cooked Trayvon Diggs. Brandon Ayuk, nobody gave a shit about him because there was a bunch of things that he was lazy or he just wasn't there.
Yeah, and also Dable kind of overshadowed him as well.
That too, and he cooked Trayvon Diggs.
And
Kadarius Toney's first, no, not his first. Yeah, his first official start.
His first official start, he cooked them. Yeah, he was cooking them
almost 200 yards. Kadarius Toney almost had 200 yards.
And guess what? You know who he was doing it too with? Mike Lennon as his quarterback when DJ got hurt with the concussion.
And these were like I remember, it was a whip route. You know, he cuts in and then whips right back out. And Trayvon Diggs was like 10 yards that way. His hairline was down there. His ankles were over there. Trayvon Diggs' soul was all the way back there. Like,
you know, Trayvon Diggs right side of a trapezoid. That's how bad it was.
So I don't know how this Cowboys gonna look. I expect them to start off slow, and obviously they're gonna start off slow, so they're gonna lose. I really do expect that. The Bucks, on the other hand, Tom Brady, you know, Giselle keeps making him try to hang out with his kids, but you know,
as for the Bucks, back. It all depends on Brady, really. The team around Brady's, I've never questioned, you know, with the receiver. Now they added Julio Jones too, and Russell Gage. Russell Gage is really underrated for the Falcons. He just played on a bad team with the Falcons.
And they paid Leonard Fournette. I don't even know how he's going to be because apparently he has, you know, he's been overweight or whatever. You know, Leonard Fournette's a bowling ball regardless when he runs. He's just that good. But I feel like the offense for the Bucks will probably start off a little slow as well, just because they don't have Bruce Arians, which isn't that much of a loss because Bruce Arians.
Brady hasn't been around for a minute too.
Brady hasn't been around. Leonard Fournette's out of shape. There's new receivers in that room other than Mike Lennon, but you got Chris Godwin who's coming off an injury. I expect both teams to start off slow. Obviously, it's going to be a little high scoring because both teams.
No, I think they'll pick up in the third quarter. I think the third and fourth quarters when it's going to be more high scoring.
Yeah, you know, Tom Brady does Tom Brady shit. So, Alex, what you think about?
Because they'll be gassed out and they'll start giving up points.
Alex, what you think about the game? Give me your thoughts.
This one I think is actually going to be low scoring. I think the defenses are going to step up big time. We'll see. Micah Parsons, that's a different guy over there, bro. He's great. He's great.
I really want to draft him.
I know Michael Parsons is a different guy, man. I told you I wish Kayvon could turn into something like that, like drop back in the cover.
That's all we can.
That's all we can hope.
That's all we can hope at this point.
We saw them make.
Kayvon I'm assuming he's not playing week one, though. I'm assuming
we saw it against the Bengals. Kayvon
we
dropped
saw
back.
It. Yeah, he kept dropping back a bit, and he cut flat pretty well on one play, and he hit stick dude, and I think dude lost maybe a yard or whatever. So we saw him drop back. It wasn't too bad.
Okay. Yeah, so I think it's short score. Like I said, low scoring, not short scoring. Sorry, low scoring. Like I said, I think y'all were saying better high scoring. I don't think the offenses are gonna catch up too much. I'm very surprised, I guess, to see what Zeke is gonna be like. I really don't know what to expect.
I think he'll deteriorate because the line's gonna deteriorate. I think Zeke's a product of his offensive line. and he benefited from a good line in his early years. I think he's going to deteriorate soon.
Alex, what about Tony? What about Tony Pollard?
He can run. He's a little faster. He's a little
I think
faster. Like
Tony
that's the
Pollard
guy
like
you
more.
use him for the screen passes, the outside runs.
Yeah, exactly. He offers more in the passing game. That's why I think he'll get more targets than Zeke.
Yeah, 1,000%. Zeke is just the truck. Just fucking park it right in the middle and just run.
Just run up for 3 or 4 yards. You know, we use it on goal line situations. Just score the touchdown. You know, run it up. They use him for chain moving at this point.
And I'm excited to see as well. Before I said CeeDee Lamb, like how's it going to be for him stepping up into that number one role? It's going to be different.
Oh yeah, that and also the addition of Jalen Tolbert, that wide receiver they drafted.
Yeah, and I'm excited for their kickers, obviously, with that guy who did all those.
Devontae Turpin from the USFL. Like I know who he is.
So that's
he played for my USFL team. That's why.
Yeah. So
the New Jersey Generals.
Final prediction: I do think that the Cowboys are going to win. I think the Cowboys will win.
Whoa! You said the Cowboys are going to win?
I think the Cowboys are going to win.
I said the Bucs will win this time. I said 29-24 on that one.
I say 27-24 Bucks. I think comes down to field goal and Jerry Will. All right. Well, that caught me left guard. You picking the Cowboys. I mean, both teams, like I said, both teams might start out slow, so we don't know what's gonna happen. I think the Cowboys are gonna be trash shit anyway, but definitely unbiased, of course.
Definitely unbiased.
We'll see. Notable games.
That's me being unbiased. No, I think the Bucs have a still better team run than the Cowboys with all those weapons and defense.
Yeah.
Also, don't forget about the Bucs defense. They have Shaq Barrett, Levante David, Devin White, JPP, Vita Villa. They have a lot of notable names in that front seven. Yes, and also the Cowboys line is going to digress. That's why I think they'll win off of defense alone.
I just don't really see most of I don't see Brady losing week 1. That's basically it. We got 2 more games that I want to just breeze right through because they're not as notable, but they're still something to talk about. So Eagles versus the Lions in Detroit.
Yeah.
Apparently the game sold out actually. So there's only stadium room available. Yeah, I just saw that today. So that game sold out.
People are that interested. I'm assuming majority of them are Eagle fans that are selling those tickets out.
Let's go back to you, Alex. Alex, what do you think about the Eagles Lions game again? How do you think it's gonna play out?
Just to recap a little bit what I said last week, I believe on paper the Eagles are one of the best teams on there. Just on paper, they have very good players at their skill positions. We'll see what the Lions can do, man. They are playing at home. I do see the Eagles pulling out the win, though. I do believe we're gonna have to see what Jalen Hurts is about, man. He's got to show
nothing,
bro. He's got
nothing. Jalen Hurts ain't about shit.
And either ways,
he's trash.
Until I see Jalen Hurts beat an above 500 team, then I'll take him seriously.
And I'm excited to see also on the what DeAndre Swift can do. Right, we never have really gotten like a big chunk of what that guy can be. I'm excited for cornerback Jeff Okudah. Right.
What about Jeff Okudah?
What about him?
Against that piece.
He ain't done shit.
Paper Mache Smith.
What he do since he got drafted?
Paper Mache? No,
that's why I want to see. He was
supposed to be.
He was one of the top 5 picks. He's supposed to be the next big thing. So I want to see if he can do it.
I'm not excited for Jeff.
We'll see how he lines up against Paper Mache.
You know what? It's just that I don't give a damn. It's just that I don't give a damn about
that twig in Philly. That skinny ass twig.
Yeah, I don't know why he got a bone to pick with Devontae Smith.
This is also the first season that the Eagles don't like. Their starting tight end is not Zach Ertz. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was Goddard. I mean, Goddard's no slouch though. That's the funny thing. He's no slouch.
He's not. He's not. He can do his stuff, and he knows the system. He was on the Super Bowl team right, that won a couple years ago. So I'm excited for that. I think the Eagles are going to win. I think it's going to be by a landslide, believe it or not. I think it'll be something like 28-14 or something.
Okay.
God damn.
Let's see what you think about that game.
Obviously, the Eagles are going to win that. Detroit, they're still coming into a new system, learning there too, and also, Detroit being Detroit as well, and also because the Eagles' defense on paper did significantly improve through the draft from what I've seen. That's going to be a bit concerning when we play them, but that's about it for me.
Yeah, I probably got the Eagles winning, maybe by a touchdown.
The Eagles winning 31-21.
Okay.
Because you still think it's going to be by like at least 10 points.
I have by 10 points they're winning, but the Lions will get garbage time points and they'll be down 30-0 the entire game to gain 21 garbage time points, something like that.
I'm thinking more touchdown, 28-21 type of thing.
Garbage time.
I think that's
half of those touchdowns I count for garbage time. That's why. So yeah,
I just don't know about Detroit.
I think it could be a big game on the running game for Jalen Hurts. We know he can run with the ball, right?
The whole offense is predicated on him running the ball. You already pulled up the stat lines.
Do I gotta pull up the stats again?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Let's see. You want to pull up the stats again?
But that's just the game in general, right? I'm saying I think this one can be better because I think the Lions are going to try to play zone coverage a lot on defense, and that just leaves the field open. You got to cover up these guys. And then
if I'm the Lions, I'd rather play a lot of blitz because once you blitz Jalen Hurts and he's forced to throw under pressure, he throws a lot of picks.
Exactly. I don't know if I agree with that. If you but that's everything accounted for, assuming you have the guys to make a blitz work. I don't believe the Lions do.
Yeah,
you blitz and it doesn't go through enough. That guy runs outside, it's over.
They got Romeo Okara.
Giant legend Romeo Okara.
Giant legend. Actually, he was pretty dope when JPP went down.
Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of him.
I don't know why. He would have been a great depth piece. I think
Sam would carry a win, but I don't know why. But yeah.
Well, I don't think he would be a good depth piece now because we're at 3-4.
No, back then he was with the Giants. He carry a win.
Yeah.
If anything, if you don't, if I'm the Lions and I don't trust, his pass accuracy, I would just rush forward and drop everyone back.
But if I'm the Lions, I'll also run. And also, we have a lot of receivers too, like Amon St. Brown, DJ Chark, the addition they picked up from Jacksonville. He ain't no slouch either. Also, T.J. Hawkins is a top 10 tight end in the league right now. So,
I so believe that he's so
T.J. Hawkinson. I would target him more, but yeah, that would be my game plan to win the game to beat the Eagles.
Let's transition real quick to one of the because I know we got to talk about the Giants game, but let's transition real quick to the obviously Baker Mayfield's revenge game against the Browns. So I'm gonna give my quick 2 cents on it. I think Baker obviously is probably gonna have a good game just because the Browns aren't going to be all that considering they have no quarterback, and I think Baker Mayfield's I just think he has the swagger. He's gonna pull it out. But I'm a little torn because I don't really know. The Panthers aren't all that either. I don't know if they have the.
I mean, they're getting back Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, I still don't know if they have the squad because Cleveland has a better roster. The only thing is that they have no quarterback right now. That's really the only difference. So if Jacoby Brissett doesn't have his ass up, his head up his ass, he should be able to pull out a win. But I'm pretty sure it'll be close.
Anyone's team.
I'm sure it'll be close. I wouldn't
be surprised if the Browns win.
I'm sure it'll be close. Give me the what they call them, the Panthers by a field goal. I'd say something like 31-28.
Yeah. I said the Panthers will win 21-16.
21-16. What about you, Alex?
I think Carolina's winning. I wish it would have been over at Cleveland, but it's not. It's in Carolina.
That's why I gotta have. Yeah,
we'll take it. That's why.
Yeah, that's what imagine that crowd booing him at that stadium.
I mean, they got 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. They got Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold. They should be able to win.
I know, right? You don't need anything else. That's Super Bowl material right there.
It'd be hilarious, though, just to see the Browns' reaction to booing him.
You could put Sam Darnold in the slot. He might be Wes Welker, so we don't know that.
That's also the reason why I'm excited to see Deshaun Watson play against fucking Houston, and in Houston of all places when he returned from the suspension. Shit like that.
Which is week 13 against Houston. Yeah,
exactly. It'd be hilarious to see that Houston crowd.
If he wins, he's gonna get a nice massage that day. That's all we know. Last notable game that I want to go over. Obviously, Giants Titans. We're gonna just speed right through that because we spoke our piece on that game. I'd say betting wise, I have to bet on the Titans, but give me the Giants, baby. Give me the Giants. All right.
No, you know that they have the Giants plus 5.5. If I'm that betting man, take the Giants plus 5.5. We're gonna keep it much closer.
Give me the Giants, baby. All right. 35-31. Or no, I'm sorry. Hold on. 35.
I know the Giants will stay with at least 5 points of the coverage spread.
34-28 in overtime. All right. I'm predicting.
Hopefully.
You thinking it's gonna be like that game that we watched on my crib against?
Hell yeah! All right.
Well, the Saints game.
28 in overtime, babe. No. We watched Danny Don's first start in his. Remember, I told you for his birthday, we watched it in his house and shit. And, Danny Toms went 4 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 2 in the air.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember we had like guests, and me and Brandon streamed like little girls, and they got so
No,
scared.
no, you know what got me screaming? When we beat the fucking Washington, I'm like, I told you this man's anointed.
Overtime? Yeah.
Yeah, overtime against Washington.
Give me Giants 34-28
Also, when we beat
in
Seattle,
overtime.
I was like, oh shit, the Giants, we came back, we're 5-7. Is this actually gonna happen?
No, my God.
And then Giants 34-28
I thought
we were actually gonna go 9-7 in that 2020 year.
Watch to see. What's your score prediction? So we can go right past this.
Until I see the Giants defense, until I see our ability to stop Derrick Henry, I had the Titans winning 27-21.
Fucking hater. Alex, what's your score prediction?
That's me being realistic.
I think the Giants are gonna win 21.
Yeah, that's right. That's all I like to hear. Giants winning, baby. All right. Yo, so let's go on to the next segment.
We haven't exactly.
Let's go on to the next segment. NFL betting. Me and YTC put a few bets this week. Obviously. David said 49ers Bears. David, you're absolutely right. All right.
Yep.
How you call it?
David,
yeah. So
I took the Niners -7, so you guys better pan out.
Let's speak on this real quick. All right. NFL betting. Me and YTC both put some wagers this week.
Some dinero,
you had like 5 free bets, and then you put some extra.
Yeah,
bets on top
some
of
free
that.
dinero bets, but
What? Say some of the bets that you got right there. Me and Alex are gonna talk.
Well, basically, for week 1, right? It starts off with Thursday night, right? I got it on FanDuel. One of my bets are basically I need Josh Allen. I think Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford will both throw for 250 at least each, over 250 each, and also Cam Akers and Devin Singletary get over 40 yards each as well, and also Cooper Kupp going off this game over being 93.5. I predicted his over on that one, so those are my 5 legs I got for this Thursday.
That's a tough one because
I only took it because it was risk free. That's why.
Yeah, but
fair enough.
It's just tough because I don't know about Devin Singletary getting that, because
I know exactly. That's the only concern I have. I don't concern Cam Akers, it's mostly Singletary, yeah, since he'll be splitting with James Cook probably. That's probably my only concern.
Cooper Kupp, it's a little risky as well because Matthew Stafford apparently has some type of injury from last year still lingering. But I still think, best receiver last year, best receiver in the league should be able to, get 100 yards at least. So
I don't know how he did not get a 99 rating this year, man.
Yeah, Cooper Kupp. That is surprising.
Fucking sucks. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. They had fucking Saquon out of the fucking 90 list.
What about what else you got? What's I know you got like a few parlays for over unders.
Oh yeah,
Did you bet something individually for Cooper Kupp? Because Tre'Davious White is injured. Cooper Kupp, I think, is gonna have a big game.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. Yeah, I found out his injury report. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm hammering that over.
Hold on. Tre'Davious White is injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hammering the over on that shit. Cooper Kupp going on. I'm hammering it.
Okay.
If
So I feel a little more confident on my bet.
Was playing, I would tell you 1,000% I believe the Bills are winning.
That's good, no cap.
But now I believe the high scoring.
But yeah, for the other bets, right? I took the Niners -7, Ravens -7. I took a lot of spreads on this one. Eagles -4 to cover. It's mostly on teams I know that are going to blow out certain teams, basically, because they're new.
No,
and
also
that
you think because week 1 we don't know what the fuck is going to go.
Yeah, week 1's a lot of upsets. But you know what? What interesting bet I took?
Sports has no logic. You think one thing,
you know what?
Happens.
The only concern I have is hopefully it pans out. I took the Steelers +6.5. I think they'll keep it close with the Bengals week 1.
Is that individual is that all individual or is it parlays?
No, they're all parlays.
Oh, okay. So wait,
they're 1 o'clock parlays basically, like the 1 o'clock slot. I took the entire 1 o'clock slot. I didn't put no extra games after 4.
You added Steelers into your parlay.
Yeah, Steelers +6. I think they'll cover that.
How do y'all feel about that? About the Steelers naming Mitch Trubisky number 1 QB?
I think they'll actually pan out. I want the future Trubisky guys that think he'll pan out.
Let's save that for sports world. Because we got 2 seconds for it. Let's save it for sports world. The Steelers. I mean, +6. It's a as a betting person +6. You can take. Cover. But I don't know. That's a little risky. But hey, that's what betting is. It's all about risk.
I mean, it's divisional rival games.
Yeah. In divisional rival games, we never know, especially week 1.
Usually they tend to be closely. Yeah, they usually tend to be one possessions with a lot of rivalry games. I'm
really excited over my bet. I only put in 1 bet, but like I said, I have a 2-leg parlay on. I got Cooper Kupp. He has to score a touchdown in a Rams victory. So that's gonna be a little tough because the Rams and Bills gonna be a tough game to call. But now that you said Davis White is hurt, I'm pretty sure he's gonna get that touchdown pretty easily, and that might help out with the win too.
Yeah. What should be more concerning is Russell Wilson going off for a
now I got Russell Wilson on my second leg. Russell Wilson has to pass for 300 yards and 3 touchdowns in a 10+ point victory against the Seahawks. Now I'm sure they're gonna blow out the Seahawks because the Seahawks probably gonna tank this year. My fear is that Russ is gonna get like 320 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's my fear.
320 yards and two touchdowns.
Not 3.
Because if I need that 3 touchdowns.
No, imagine that he gets 3 touchdowns, but one of them is rushing. They don't count that shit.
If anything, I hope they.
I'd be pissed off.
If they want to include their running backs, let Cortland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy get a touchdown each. Let KJ Hamler get a touchdown. Let who else? Pass it out to
Andy Sauber or whatever tight end they have.
Pass it out to the flat to Melvin Gordon or Javonte for a touchdown.
Yeah, let him get a catchy touchdown. Yeah, whatever, by any means necessary. Yeah.
But you know why I thought it would be a good bet to take? Because we've seen Russell Wilson go off for like the first 3 weeks every year.
I mean, that is true.
And
yeah.
He's walking in his old home. That's right. He's walking in his old home against his old team. He should be able to go off. I'm just saying. I saw a report today actually with Russell Wilson. His camp was pissed off years ago when the Seahawks were interested in going to the pro days of both Patrick Mahomes and was it the year after the Josh Allen's pro day? His camp were pissed off because
infuriated him.
Yeah,
I saw the report today. Yeah, they were looking at Mahomes.
I hope that's true. I really do because he has those 2 things.
Plus now he'll have a chip on his shoulder and some vengeance.
Plus the fact that they don't involve him with front office decisions. Plus the offensive line stuff. Plus everything. I hope it's true because that's just more fuel to the fire for him to go off. I mean,
I know this sounds like a broken radio, but I cannot believe how bad the Bears have got to feel about how that draft went.
Oh, not getting Mahomes or Watson.
Yes,
wouldn't be the first time.
Maybe for so much.
Maybe they feel a little better about Watson. I don't know.
I guess
they still didn't get Mahomes.
Hey, listen, in my opinion, they should have kept Trubisky, but that's their fault for not building a good offensive line around him.
So those 2 legs for my parlay, I bet $50 on it. That $50 will win me $7,740. It's a doable bet. It's really doable. I mean, it can happen in theory. Just
it could happen.
Knowing my luck, probably not.
How much are you supposed to?
No, I don't know that the Rams possibly winning. It might be the Rams possibly winning because Buffalo's no slouch this year.
Alex, I put 50 on.
I don't deny Cooper Kupp getting a team. He'll definitely be part of that offense.
Right? 1,740. Yeah.
Oh my god!
If I would have bet 100, I would have got 3,000.
3.4, yeah, 3.4 something, yeah.
It can happen. I believe in you, bro. I'm
I believe, man. I'm definitely believing for certain.
I'm gonna call y'all both.
Obvious reasons.
I'm gonna call y'all both individually and just scream like a little girl when it happens. All right.
Yes. We gotta split it into 3 parts.
All right. Fuck you. I already have a bookie. Fuck you. All right. So let's go into fantasy football real quick. Alex didn't want to do any drafts this year. I even invited him to a 20-man Yahoo League free, but now he didn't want to join. Whatever. But he can still give his opinion on our teams.
It said free? Was it free?
Yeah, motherfucker, I said free. You said no thanks, man. I
good. Thought it was money. I didn't want to put money in because
you didn't have to. It was a 20-man Yahoo League.
That wrong. Where did you send that through? My WhatsApp or my messages?
One of the 2. I think your messages.
Damn it. I wanted to, what we used to do, YTC, back in the day? We used to do fantasy drafts on Sleeper, and we used to bet, whoever lost the whole season was supposed to, buy the other one Taco Bell.
Yeah, I still owe him Taco Bell, so shut the fuck up.
Hey, listen, if this all goes well, we can do Money League ourselves, so I don't mind putting some money in.
Nah, Alex
I got people that I know that will probably put some money in.
Alex don't like risking money.
I don't.
I'm a fantasy champion winner myself, so I've done it multiple times. So yeah.
I was a fantasy
business, I'm
a fantasy championship runner up against Alex. So I'm not gonna go ahead.
Titles, yeah.
The only league that I'm gonna talk about is my money league, right? So I think it was a $15 buyout.
I didn't put no money like this year. I only put my money on parlays for the divisional winners.
I think first place is $90.
Multiple.
Here's my lineup. choose one team to talk about because we got a bunch of teams to talk about. Just choose one team, YTC. All right.
I'll just put my championship league team.
Right,
Yeah.
so you do your championship league. I got my money league. I got Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, Jonathan Taylor at RB1, Nick Chubb RB2. Nick Chubb is gonna have a nice year, and he's gonna have a nice year because Watson's out for obviously 11 weeks. Kareem Hunt, there's a lot of turmoil going on with the team and him. Well, not the team, but him in the front office, and they're just gonna pound that rock this year, at least for the first. Will said, "Can I donate?"
I can handle a couple screen passes and just play action.
Yeah, Nick Chubb isn't a receiving back, but he should be able to get most of the workload anyway. William said, "Can I donate with my food stamp card?" I don't know. You can donate your food stamp card to me. I'll send you my address. You got Marquise Brown. I got Marquise Brown at my wide receiver spot, and I think he's going to go off for the first 6 weeks because him and K1, they were obviously teammates in college, and D.U.B is out for a while. I got Cortland Sutton, Broncos country. Let's ride. Enough stuff. I got Dawson Knox, who we'll get to later. Got paid today. Dawson Knox, I think he's going to have a big year. I think he's gonna be in that top 5 tight end conversation. I got Javonte Williams on my flex, which I might switch out because I don't want Cortland Sutton and Javonte. I might put like Alan Lazard or something like that. But for now,
he got injured. He's not practicing. He got injured.
No. Alan Lazard, no. Actually, it's undisclosed. We don't know what it is.
I just read the article on it, didn't I? Wait, let me.
It said it's undisclosed, that they didn't say why he sat out.
No, it says right here, Alan Lazard did not practice on Wednesday because of an injured ankle, leaving status uncertain for game versus Vikings.
Oh, damn, that must have come out while I was sleeping. Fuck. All right, so you know what? I might put like Dameon Pierce or something like that, which I don't really want to. I might just keep what's his face? Javonte in there.
Well, they did list him as number 1 RB, so
I mean Javonte and Sutton could have a big day, so it would work out for me. I mean, they're going against the Seahawks, so I might risk that. And I'm projected, it's 50-50 right now. I'm 126.42. He's 126.44, which doesn't make any sense because he got people like, I think Jonathan Taylor's going to be better than Eckler. Nick Chubb's going to be better than Montgomery. CeeDee Lamb's way fucking overrated in fantasy. I mean,
I took Elijah Mitchell for me.
Tyreek, Tyreek, we'll see what happens to Tyreek.
I'm one of the biggest Elijah Mitchell fans from what I've seen last year for fantasy.
George Kittle, if he's hurt, that helps me in fantasy because I'm going against him. I don't want him to be hurt.
Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, I don't want him to be hurt either.
I don't want him to be hurt, but I'm saying if he's hurt,
I'd rather him just have a bad game.
J.K. Dobbins,
great pick.
No, that's not my guy. That's their guy.
Oh,
I don't know about J.K. though, because like we don't know what's gonna happen with him.
I trust in him this year.
What about you, YTC? How you feel about your fantasy? I think I can pull my fantasy.
I feel good for my fantasy. I got Kyler Murray. I got Alvin Kamara, Elijah Mitchell, Devontae Adams. I got D-Hop on the sideline until he comes back, but for now I got Chase Claypool who will fill in the role. I got Darren Waller.
I know you. For some reason, you're a little high on Chase Claypool. I've seen him in a couple of your drafts, but like I don't really like the Claypool pick. That's the only pick of yours I don't like.
No, because I rely on Mr. Trubisky to get him the ball basically, since Deontay Johnson will be getting all the attention.
Okay, fair enough.
My fault.
And also, I got the Niners defense along with the Patriots defense because the Patriots defense are always hell every year under Belichick. That's one thing I'll give Belichick.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just still thinking.
Claypool is the only risky one, and I don't like taking risks.
Yeah, I know. It's only for the first 6 weeks, and also on my receiving back end. I picked up Nico Collins, on waiver wire. I picked up Sky Moore. I also got what else did I get? Also, I think I got Kadarius Toney as well in my lineup as well that I picked up on a trade.
I'll take that one.
For a backup, yeah.
I'm a little pissed off because Yahoo, right? I had in my draft, obviously, 20-man league, and Yahoo rated my draft D, and I don't understand how. I mean, yeah, I was the 14th overall pick, which kind of sucks because those middle picks are ass. But I mean, I think I got a pretty good squad for what I did.
Depends on
I have
the amount of people in your league.
Well, look, I have Russell Wilson, I got Cortland Sutton, I got Alan Lazard, Nick Chubb, Damian Harris, Robert Tonyan. I got Galladay, but I can still switch him out for anybody else there. But I got Galladay for now. Cameron Brate from the Bucks. I actually dropped him to get Tyler Conklin. For he's on the
Tyler Conklin's a pretty decent backup tight end.
I got Kenneth Walker. I have Sky Moore, Chuba Hubbard. When CMC goes
also,
down,
I did take Michael Carter as my backup as well, along with Chase Edmonds. My two other backups.
John Jay, what's going on?
Running back.
You got Chuba Hubbard, and then I got
Michael Carter. I got Michael Carter and Chase Edmonds.
I got Mr. Trubisky as well because he's QB1.
Yeah,
as I would put
Mr. Trubisky like a good.
Oh yeah, you know who's my backup, by the way?
What's up?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my backup, Jameis Winston.
Oh, not bad.
The Collar, yeah, I got Collar and Jameis.
I got one guy. No,
because they're gonna be bombing the ball. Jameis likes to bomb the ball, dude. That's why.
I got a dude on my squad.
A good receiving core.
I got a dude on my bench.
I would start Jameis over Kyler if I'm being honest.
Jameis over Kyler.
No, it's off. But the Chiefs and the Chiefs got a bad defense. I mean, I'll probably take Kyler.
Yeah, I'm still taking Kyler.
I forgot. Shit, my Chiefs. Fuck.
Yeah,
you give away Tyrann Mathieu, bro. I don't know why we give away Tyrann Mathieu.
Also, you know what else I picked up on fantasy? Jalen Tolbert as well.
You know, on my bench, I actually got your guy Alex Demarcus Robinson because he's on the Ravens. He's wide receiver 4. You know, I picked him up just for the upside.
I got Nico Collins. I'm not Nico Collins.
I'm dropping Robinson for Duvernay because Duvernay is on the Ravens as well. He's higher up in the depth chart, so might as well take him. Overall, I don't think I got a bad squad.
Also, Gerald Everett as well as a backup tight end. Gerald Everett from the Chargers.
I did pick up a lot of people that I thought would be sleepers, but I guess we got to see what's going to happen. It's a 20-man league. It was free anyway, so I don't really care. All right.
Yeah.
Sports world, guys. What's new in the world of sports? We got let's just go straight into Mr. Trubisky because I know we were going to talk about that. Mr. Trubisky got announced as QB1, so now Kenny Pickett, you know, for some reasons QB3. I don't really understand. He's behind Mason Rudolph and Trubisky. I would think under Trubisky's fine, but against under Rudolph as well, who's fucking trash. I don't really know, but they say that they love Kenny Pickett or whatever, so
we'll see.
It's a little weird. Mitch Trubisky, you know, he gets to start. I think the Bears were just as bad as Trubisky was. You can't blame it all on Trubisky, so we can see what's going to happen. I think there's a lot of upside there. What do you think, YTC?
With what, Trubisky? Yeah, I mean, I was one of his biggest supporters, but because I was a fan of the quarterback coming out of the draft compared to the rest of the QB class. Yeah. I felt the Bears should have definitely built around him, but Matt Nagy didn't, according to Michael, didn't want to work with Trubisky basically, so it was a coaching dispute.
Matt Nagy fucking sucked. I can't understand how he won.
Yeah, exactly. That's what kind of ruined Chicago because they should have built around Trubisky. Trubisky wasn't the problem. He got up to 2 playoff appearances with Matt Nagy as the head coach. The 2 playoff appearances.
He also had a very strong defense.
Yeah, strong defense and 2 playoff appearances. The offense was somewhat average. They just needed an O-line around it.
Yeah, the O-line was the problem. I mean, Mr. Trubisky, the only knock you get on him was that he was getting hurt. But I mean, no shit, he's gonna get hurt with that O-line. Look at Daniel Jones.
No, but I think he'll do much better because he has an infrastructure with those Steelers now.
What are you saying? You're saying that they're bad because of their coaching and their offensive line?
Yeah, it's hand in hand basically. Yeah, that's why they were bad in those years.
Well, he's talking mostly about the offense. The offense is bad because of that. I mean, the defense
was always good because they had Vic Fangio calling the plays. Fangio's defenses are always top 10.
And you had Allen Robinson on that team.
Yeah.
You have weapons, but none of that's going to matter if you don't have time to throw. That's basically it's a hand-in-hand process.
That's not true at all. The Bengals made it to the Super Bowl without having time to throw.
But the Bears line was worse than the Bengals line.
Was it?
Yeah.
Let me think about it.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
The Bengals line wasn't even that bad. It was just near bottom 20.
The Bengals line,
and then you also had Von Miller and Aaron Donald on the other side.
Bengals line held up.
Yeah, you had to play
Aaron Donald for a while. So
yeah, exactly. They held the Chiefs also, who had a couple of players, but yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I get your point. I just think you're giving the Bears
too much slack.
Credit.
Yeah, you're cutting them off too much. Like if your defense is great, you have a good quarterback that you say you trust, and then you also have a great receiver, and the only thing is your coach and your offensive line, people can win with that.
I don't know about that. I mean, not the best example, but look at the Giants, for example. A few years ago, we had a top 10 defense. and our offense was fucking deplorable. We had no healthy receivers, no healthy running backs. Well,
we had a bunch of randoms off the practice squad.
Daniel Jones fighting for his life because his line can't block, so he had to run for his life, who also went down. And then Joe Judge, who we all thought was good, but hindsight, he's not. So
yeah,
the defense was good enough to win. The defense won us games.
And also the run game. We also had a good run game that year.
You know what? To support your argument, Alex, let's look at 2016 Giants. The defense won us games and we made the playoffs. But obviously the offense was hidden so well that when we made the playoffs, clearly
we were exposed the moment we got in.
We were exposed. We weren't supposed to win like we did. We won because we bought a defense.
Exactly. My point exactly.
But that line wasn't as bad. Wasn't as bad as the Bears line. I think the line was worse with the.
Once we had to go up against a good defense, it was going to get exposed regardless. Once we had to go up against a good ass defense with a good front seven.
Yeah. It wasn't Eli that was the problem. Eli was actually going off. The receivers.
Eli was the only one that showed up in that 2016 game. Everybody went on a boat trip.
Yeah, I know how you feel about Eli. You know how he's.
That should have been two early touchdowns, but Sterling Shepard and OBJ dropped them.
Apparently,
two easy ass touchdowns.
Apparently, to Alex, he's not a Hall of Famer, but we're just gonna.
He showed up. That man showed up.
We're not going through this again. This is unfair. This is 2 against 1.
I put him backstage. I'll fight with you. I don't mind. Or watch see. I let him Andy. Nah, but overall, as far as the Bears, I just think Trubisky.
Well, anyway, back to my point with Trubisky. This is supposed to be about Trubisky. My whole point about it is I think now that he's going to an actual winning team like the Steelers, he'll actually pan out now with a winning head coach like Mike Tomlin.
Another thing that happened this week, Dawson Knox got paid. It's not as important, but Dawson Knox did get paid, and like I said, I think he's going to be a great tight end this year. 4-year extension, I think we're $53 million, so it's not bad. I mean, definitely he needs it, to distract him. He's been going through a lot. His brother just passed away. He was a college football player. Rest in peace to brother Knox.
Brother Tomlin,
yeah. So rest in peace to him.
Brother Tomlin, yeah.
College football. Before you go, you can go.
Yeah, college football.
Oh, college football.
Yeah,
y'all pay attention to college.
I already picked my team. I already picked my team already. So Oklahoma.
Fuck college football.
Fuck that LSU all the way.
Really?
Oh, you're LSU fan.
Are you an LSU fan or are you just going for LSU?
I've been an LSU fan.
I'm assuming you became an LSU fan because OBJ came from there. I'll stop.
No, I was gonna say Tyrann Mathieu actually.
Okay.
Tyrann Mathieu. All right, Honey Badger makes sense.
Yeah,
I root for Penn State, but it's hard to root for Penn State considering everything that's coming.
Hey, listen, I had the great Chase McSorley at one point.
Yeah, we had the Hall of Fame quarterback Chase McSorley.
I'm pissed about this week's game, bro.
I also hopped the Oklahoma Sooner bandwagon recently, so. YTC channel. If you want to see that, you can look at any past live on YTC Productions. Anybody who came from YTC Productions actually sub me up. Dubs Only Podcast. I've been on there a lot.
Yeah.
So
go sub them up, man. Come on, yeah.
Go sub me up, or else I'm gonna go to each one of your house and make you waffles.
Yep. Otherwise, him and Tierra are gonna pull up, a doom buggy and go eat your shit, basically, or run over your fucking garage.
Also, Mick Foley shit. I think. But yeah, no. So
you don't.
How you call it? We were just talking about what were we just talking about?
Sports World.
No,
Sports World and exactly to pull up in doom buggies.
Nah, fuck.
Yeah.
So college. So yeah, I just jumped out the Sooners. I just jumped the Sooners bandwagon along with. So now I'm a Penn State, Oklahoma Sooner fan.
I only have one team, and that's all I stick to now.
The Big 10's better though. Anyways,
which is gonna be the Big 12 now.
Yeah, the Big 12. Jesus,
it's crazy. But I think they said by 2026, which I love. It's going to be.
How do you feel about that? You feel great about that? Damn, all these teams just to beat Rutgers.
Damn.
Nah, but so Dawson Knox, like I said with him, good for him. He got paid. Another one.
Shout out to Dawson Knox. He got the bag. Yeah.
Facts. Another one.
I'm all about the players getting their bag. So yeah.
I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but Emmanuel Sanders retired. Congratulations to Emmanuel Sanders.
Yeah, for a long career. Emmanuel Sanders, yeah.
Yes, sir. 12 long years of Emmanuel Sanders. And there was another thing. I don't know if you guys look at European basketball, but
you sent me a clip about Lauri Markkanen, but yeah, that's about it.
Lauri Markkanen, actually, Cavs legend Lauri Markkanen was going off.
Yeah.
And Greece just won a game without Giannis, so that was another one. I'm starting
That's
to
crazy
get
to see.
into Euroball a little bit. There's actually a dude, right, on the Dubs Only podcast page on Instagram. Because you guys don't really, I didn't ask you guys to help out with anything on the page or whatever, but he had reached out to me. He's like, hey, do you need any help with the page? I can always help you out with sports stuff. I'm like, okay. I don't know who the hell you are, but I don't mind. I appreciate the help. And he told me he's a very big European basketball fan. He wants to make reels and stuff about that. And I'm like, okay, that provides traffic. I'm good with that. So I've been paying attention a little bit more. And European basketball is pretty dope. I mean, some of the best players are from Europe, are European. You got Jokic,
Yes,
you got Luka, you
Luka,
got
Giannis,
and they're all going off.
Nikola Jokic,
I saw a crazy ass shot from Luka earlier today on the FIBA page. He was driving in and he was like kind of fall out the paint from the paint to the out of bounds right in the lane, and he just decided to float it up from there and it just went in. I mean, Luka magic is real, baby. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
how I feel when it comes to him. There was another. Damn, I wish there was more news because honestly,
there's a lot actually. UFC.
There's a lot going on, especially before the NFL starts.
Well, we got a whole segment for UFC. That's why I didn't say anything about UFC.
Okay, perfect. We'll leave that to that.
But
I'll leave it to you
as far as that.
I forgot about this whole thing. The new boxing event got what's it called? Announced.
My buddy John Jay, he knows about boxing more than me.
Oh yeah, Anderson Silva, Jake Paul, yo. That shit's stupid, man. Fuck, I don't want to see Anderson Silva take a dive.
I just want to see Jake Paul get his ass whooped. That's all I care.
It's not gonna happen. He's gonna fucking Anderson Silva's gonna take a dive.
It's not gonna happen.
Unfortunately, it's money. They're gonna watch them bring another fight.
Yeah, and Tyson Fury, actually, I'm very excited.
Just like they did with the fucking KS fights and the fucking.
Tyson Fury called him out.
Tyson Fury offered Anthony Joshua a fight even after losing, which is crazy. But I guess he wants to make that mega fight happen.
We just saw Tyson Fury the other day on Clash at the Castle WWE event. It was beautiful. Tyson Fury, you know what's crazy? I gotta ask you, Alex, who you taking a fight? Tyson Fury or Lennox Lewis?
Tyson Fury.
I gotta take Tyson Fury because Lewis is an all-time great, but Fury, as far as size, I mean, I don't know how you beat.
He's big. Yeah, he moves like a freaking light heavyweight.
People nowadays they've been eating their Wheaties. People been growing different. I mean, you've seen these like fourth graders that look like college athletes. Like it's crazy. I mean,
they're like 6'5", 6'6", seventh graders. Yeah.
Unfortunately, us three didn't get blessed like that. But I still got it somewhere in me. I can still untap that. Try to go one of those bones. But nah, I gotta take Tyson Fury as well as far as size. I've seen this debate a lot over the week. Lennox Lewis versus Tyson, and like I said, I gotta go Tyson. But I'm glad to see Tyson offered him a match. I mean, this dude a match because I love watching Tyson fight. Like you said, he moves around like a light heavyweight. It's crazy.
Yeah, he's got a big size.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Andy Ruiz also knocked out Ortiz over the weekend, which was great. We're Hispanic, so we always want to see our Hispanic people win.
Facts. So now let's get into UFC. All right, I forgot all about UFC, and it's a good thing that I remembered last minute. I forgot to tell you on the phone, Alex, but hey, you remembered, so it's all good.
Yes.
UFC 280 main event is going to be Chimaev versus Chimaev versus. Wait, hold up. 279. Fuck, I'm done. UFC 279 is going to be Chimaev versus Nate Diaz, which we'll get into that. That's the last thing we're going to talk about as far as the match. But I'm a little I think we all know how I feel about that. But let's get into the card, all right? First, what's the first match in the card? What's up, Will?
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hear me?
What's going on?
First time.
What's good, YTC? What's good,
so
Alex?
What's up? First time
Alex,
meeting you.
Will.
I mean, Alex and Will, y'all know each other, but fuck. All right, fuck. Kiss my ass, y'all. All right, so as far as the card, y'all know what the first fight is?
Yeah, this is Johnny Walker versus Ion Cutelaba. Great fucking fight. Johnny Walker was supposed to be the next big thing at light heavyweight, but he got knocked the hell out. Hopefully he can build himself back up again. We're supposed to see, which I have no idea what's happening with John Jones. I don't know when he's fighting, but he's going to be fighting at heavyweight. He's been training for a long time.
From rumors, they say he might fight in December against Stipe Miocic.
I hope not. Actually, no, I'm gonna take that back. I do hope that's a good tune-up fight. I guess a great tune-up fight. But we'll see what happens, man. John Jones has been training nonstop for like a year and a half for heavyweight. He wants to keep the same speed, the same power.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
But have you
exciting to
seen
see.
his legs though? I like
Yeah,
chicken
bro.
legs.
I
I feel like
know, right?
one kick from
That's
any of these
that's what cocaine
heavyweights,
does
he's
to you.
gonna get fucked up.
That's
That's
facts.
what
That's
that
what
cocaine does to you,
to
bro.
me.
You got that
Facts.
One
that
powerful
crackhead
drug.
weight. So what were you saying? Oh yeah, Walker versus this dude. Will, what you think about the fight? What you think about the match?
Well, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Walker's gonna lose.
Okay.
Walker is not what he used to be back then. Everybody thought he was gonna be this hype. Everybody thought he was gonna be what Jiri is right now, but came out to be short. Didn't have the career. Didn't have the great start he needed. So I feel like he's gonna lose.
All right. I don't have too much opinions because I'm still, as far as UFC, I'm still learning a lot about UFC. I watch whatever I watch, but definitely gonna watch the fight though. Next fight on the card, we got it's the women's match, right?
Skip that. We don't give a fuck about that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could go straight to the co-main event.
Well, we got. You don't want to talk about Kevin Holland, Danny Rodriguez?
Yeah,
Kevin
that match
Holland,
is
alright.
interesting.
That's
That match is interesting. Who was he fighting? Kevin Holland. I forgot what his name is.
Kevin Holland, Danny Rodriguez.
Yeah,
Daniel Rodriguez is in like in a 6-win fight streak right now.
yeah.
So
That's been
that's
going
gonna
on.
this is gonna be an interesting fight going against Kevin Holland.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What about you, Alex? What's your prediction for that?
Kevin Holland is too overhyped, man. He's known, but he hasn't done too much good. He was supposed to be the next big thing as well, but he just fell off. I think Danny Rodriguez pulls out the win. I think
Listen,
Yeah, I agree with him.
I know a little bit about Kevin Holland, and I'm just gonna say it. Kevin Holland's gonna snap his streak, baby. Watch.
He's a black Spider-Man, bro.
Ferguson's oh shit, Ferguson's fighting. Tony Kukui's fighting.
I am
Yeah, against the
excited
Leech.
about
Oh
that,
shit.
man.
I did not know that. Oh shit! So against Li Jinliang, I forgot to say that's how I'm gonna say it.
Yeah, you
And
said it correct.
against
You said it correct.
against El
I feel
Kukui.
bad for Tony, man, because this is supposed
Alright,
to be one of those things
hold on.
where the other guy's fighting just to like get someone who's got a good namesake up in their resume.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and also, I think this is Tony's probably last match. You know that, right?
We'll see.
You
He's
gotta-
fighting
Tony-
at
you gotta
welterweight.
understand-
Tony,
though.
I would not be surprised if Tony leaves his gloves in the ring after this fight.
No, but this is the thing. This is his natural weight class. This is the weight class he started with toughness. Well,
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. I wouldn't be surprised if this is
Ultimate
his last
Fighter.
match. Like he might leave his gloves in the ring after this, win or lose.
Not if he
I don't know.
wins. Not if he wins. He's not.
You don't
leaving
think so?
boxing. No, not if you leave, because welterweight is the class that needs most like help right now. You need new contenders. Kamaru Usman. I mean, no, never mind. He lost.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Uh-huh.
Usman
my
lost.
mom's still
Yeah,
fighting.
the
My mom has
division.
to get the gloves
Listen,
off.
when a new champion in, the division resets.
Yeah. Now we got Kobe in again.
You got Kobe
God.
again. You got Burns back in the mix. It's
I don't know. I don't know how to feel about towards Gilbert going against Edwards, because when it comes to like matches like that, when it comes to the big ones, Gilbert's not known for like having the opportunity to win. Look what happened against who he fight when he fought. What's his name? Chimaev. Look what happened.
He did
He
hurt
wasted-
Chimaev a couple times too. I thought he was
Yeah.
gonna win, but he didn't.
Yeah.
He didn't finish
Well,
the
he
job.
Yeah,
wasted all his
everybody
cardio
thought that.
in that
Everybody
round.
was like, "Oh, Gilbert Burns." Well, I know me and Alex fought about it because he was like, "Gilbert Burns won." Fuck that, Hamzat baby. He took that shit. That was
Aight,
definitely,
I don't
split
know,
decision
bro.
though.
I don't know. I still think Burns won that shit.
Mm-mm.
I always kept it in line, and I said Burns won that. But
Nah, man, I definitely have. I definitely said that Chimaev won that. But as far as Ferguson goes, if he wins, right? Do you think his last match will be a title? Will be a title fight?
Nah.
You don't
No.
think he's retiring soon? It's gonna happen within the next 1 or 2 matches. I mean, he just got knocked the fuck out by Chandler, and now he's back here.
which, oh my god, I'm excited. I know Will knows what I'm about to mention about Chandler. But
Yeah,
we'll
Chandler
save it
versus
there.
Dustin Poirier.
Oh my god,
I
bro.
saw that as well.
I want to go.
Will,
with
you know how?
MSG.
Will, you know
If
exactly
any-
how I feel about Dustin Poirier.
Yo,
Dustin
Will,
Oh, yeah,
Poirier.
Chandler's gonna
if y'all
win.
are trying to
Chandler's
go with
winning
me,
that
let's
shit.
go.
You know,
Oh yeah,
y'all
it's
know,
an MSG. It's in November. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
an MSG.
Yeah.
Mhm.
MSG.
Will, I'm
If y'all
gonna hit you
trying
up.
to go with me, let's go watch that, bro.
Will,
Wow.
Will,
Alright.
Alex,
You should
Will,
point to the
Alex,
Mexican
YTC,
White
you in? I'll call off from work. I'll definitely go.
I want to go.
I'm gonna be right there.
I don't know because I'm already planning. AEW's coming to where I'm at. Yeah, I'm planning on that shit right now.
Oh damn! All right. Well, regardless, we gotta talk about going to UFC and MSG in November because I'd be definitely excited to watch.
Also, I'm going to a Giants and Eagles game in December.
Dustin Poirier get his ass whooped by Michael Chandler.
I think Chandler wins, bro. They've been going back and forth. They've been talking that shit. Oh, I'm excited, bro.
Chandler has an underrated knockout power. People don't think he has it in him, but
and he just signed a new multi-fight deal, by the way. He got his contract renewed, which is amazing. He's got a lot of fights on that. I'm excited, bro. I think Dustin Poirier is great. He has that like bull rush, I guess that we say. He knows how to come right after you and not stop. But Michael Chandler's great at evading that, and I think he's just gonna knock
Chandler, he's what is he, 36 right now?
No.
Or 30, 30, yeah, he's 36. No, he's 36. But he still moves around really good from the last few fights I've seen him. I mean, that Gaethje fight, which was fight of the year,
fighter, bro.
Definitely. I said that Gaethje and Chandler fight was fight of the year, and when I saw that, he still put up a good fight. He lost, of course, but he put up a good fight, and he was.
I feel like
Gaethje's
if Chandler would have wrestled that whole match, he would have won.
Chandler didn't fight smart. He used all his energy in the first round, and from there, it was over. But he definitely won that first round. Mm-hmm. Chandler obviously then knocked out El Cucuy, and now he's gonna knock out Dustin Poirier. So definitely happy to see that. As far as Tony goes, just to wrap that up, I see Tony losing, and like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it's his last match.
It's tough. Let's be honest, bro. We all want,
bro. You gotta have wolves, bro.
We all want Tony Ferguson to win, but it's tough. Li Jingliang is different, man. That guy can grapple, and which is crazy because Tony Ferguson is known for grappling, but I don't think he can do it unless he can pull out like a triangle choke or something from the back. That's what can I tell you? It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be really tough.
As far as I'm gonna take if you had to bet on who you're taking, I'm probably gonna have to take Lee.
I'm taking Lee.
Yeah, I'll take the Leech. The Leech is gonna win, of course. He still has like more time. Tony's just done. He's an OG now.
Like I said,
which is crazy, right? Because I feel like Destiny in general is just so unfair to Tony. He was supposed to fight Nurmagomedov 5 fucking times. Do you know how lucky you have to be?
Which he would have won.
I thought he would have won, bro. That would have been a great wrestling match, but we never.
Which he would have won, yes.
All right, well, now the main event, which we all know who's going to win the main event, but it's definitely something to talk about.
I'm going for Nate Diaz.
We got Hamzat. Shut the fuck up. We got Hamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. All right, give me Chimaev however he wants in whatever round he wants. All right. Who's winning that fight for you guys?
I'm taking Diaz. Diaz is going to win that. Watch.
I'm taking Diaz too.
Y'all just love Undertaker.
He's going to pull the upset.
Underdogs.
It's not so much about underdogs. It's just that look, Leon Edwards is the current champion, and Diaz almost knocked him out in like the last 5 seconds of their fight. It's unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I'm saying is and the best part, and I've said this before on other sports, when you're the guy that everyone thinks you're gonna lose, everyone believes it's the end of the road. You have nothing to prove, nothing to lose. It just makes you go even harder for you. This is supposed to be Diaz's last fight. So if he wins, now all of a sudden he gets his contract renewed. He puts himself in fuck you mode against Dana White. He's gonna beat everybody.
Listen, Chimaev is just gonna fucking out wrestle Diaz, right?
Diaz does jujitsu, right?
That's not the point. He's just gonna out wrestle Diaz. I mean,
no, but he is right, Will. Even if we don't want to admit it, like he's gonna stand up and just punch him and stack them, slap him.
Yeah, true. But I'm still going for Diaz. I don't care.
I think Diaz will probably put up a good fight for maybe one round, but after that, this is awfully similar to Colby versus Masvidal in a way. You can't really
didn't you go for Masvidal?
I did. Fucking
dumbass.
Yeah.
He's like, you fucking dumbass.
Kobe won. Kobe out wrestled the shit out. Kobe beat his ass. I mean, but Masvidal did put up a fight on round 2 and 4. So we'll see what happens with that. Now, this is gonna be short, so I don't know if you want to sit backstage, Alex, for the wrestling part. It's gonna be really short though, so I don't know.
Sure. I mean, you can just put me in the back while I go get like water or something real quick.
Okay, go do that. So, wrestling, YTC. Obviously, me and you didn't get to watch All Out because we were busy, doing a bunch of other things more important. Because clearly, All Out to Will's was trash. So, Will, how was All Out?
Well, first and foremost, let me just put this
You
out
can
the way.
swear, by the way.
Oh, okay. All right. How the fuck are you gonna have John Moxley beat fucking CM Punk 2 fucking weeks before All Out, bro?
Yeah. Give me a rating for All Out, 1 to 10.
4 out of 4. That shit was
4,
bad.
damn. That's how bad. God damn.
Listen, when you got somebody like Will, who's Will's my best friend, all right? So I know exactly what the fuck he's talking about. When you got
Niggas
somebody
from the
like
same
Will who
vibes.
feels so fucking strong about AEW, who talks shit about WWE all the time, he says Clash at the Castle smoked All Out.
You know
That's how
something's
you know
wrong.
that shit was bad.
Bro, you saw what happened?
Yeah.
Malachi got his release.
Malachi got
Whoa.
released. Oh shit.
Well, time for Papa H to pick him up again.
Yeah, Papa H, baby. Yo,
Put him
all
in
right. What do you,
SmackDown. It's gonna be
Fuck.
interesting.
if you want, let's go through it by match card. We saw. Hold on. Let me
Yeah,
just
we didn't
go
see
real
it, so
quick.
you're gonna have to give us a rundown.
No, we didn't see shit. You know,
I didn't see the fucking before the pay per view. There was like a little free show in YouTube, but I saw the whole match on the pay per view. First and foremost, the fucking I don't know them in order, but I'm gonna tell you the matches.
I'll give you the match cards. What about Jade versus Athena?
Stupid. It was stupid.
It was stupid.
They should have had
I heard
Athena
she got
win the
buried.
match. Yeah, Athena got very bad. They made her look weak in that whole fucking match.
So that Shayna Baszler treatment.
That's the Shayna Baszler treatment for sure.
Fucking, they had Jay thinking that she's Habib Nurmagomedov. Fucking stupid shit.
What
bro.
about you stupid? What about Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho?
It was a great match. I liked
great
it.
match?
It was a technical match. Yeah.
I mean,
was
as
good.
you would expect that.
As expected.
Jungle
Chris
Boy
Jericho
versus
took the
Christian
bit.
Cage.
Stupid.
Why? Why
Stupid.
is it stupid?
How you build up a whole storyline and then just to fucking what's his guy's
Very
name
Jungle
that
Boy,
comes
yeah.
up with Jungle Boy. Yeah. They made Luchasaurus just beat the fuck out of Jungle Boy and then make Christian win.
So they had
Yeah,
a betrayal.
this is the way I'm gonna catch up on All Out, basically.
Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
What about Pac versus Kip Sabian? Sabian, whatever the fuck is.
I'm gonna be honest with you, that match I didn't see, but from what I heard, it was a decent match. They're not pushing Pac right with that champion. They're not pushing him right. He's not doing good. They have him in fucking elevated dark. What the fuck is that?
What about the casino ladder match?
Oh, that match was good.
Definitely
Until
a good
they
match.
fucked it up. It was a good match.
Oh,
Until they
damn.
fucked it up because they fucking sent a whole posse of people go in and ruin the match. Well, to get the casino shit, whatever that shit's called. They ruined the whole match. They could have ended it nice by having MJF just come in with disguise and just win the match like that. But you know how
Who was
AEW tends to fuck shit
Who was
up.
the surprise?
It was MJF.
Oh, okay. So that's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
MJF.
I heard he came out of the mask.
You know, MJF is coming at WWE soon.
I don't blame you.
You already know.
What about
Matter of time.
Warlord? What about Lorlo and FTR versus Jay Lethal and MCMG?
Trash, fucking trash. How the fuck you gonna make the Motor City Machine?
Well, that's an Impact
stupid,
fight.
bro.
That's an impact fight, God
That's an Impact fight.
damn. It's that
Like,
bad.
bro, they could
You
have.
got the TNT, IWGP, ROH.
Ring of Honor, Triple A, yeah, all that shit, bro.
You know, it was that bad.
Think of every $5 indie promotion you could
It
think
was
of, yeah.
stupid, bro.
That you
Bro,
get at a
they-
local high
Bro,
school
they made it
gym.
look weak, bro. They made all these teams. They made that team look weak. Jay Lethal and the Motor Machine, whatever that team is called.
Jesus.
I forgot.
What about the AEW Interim World Championship, Women's World Championship? Tony Storm.
It was all.
Dr.
It was
Britt
all right.
Baker.
I'll be lying if I wasn't hard the whole match. Shit was interesting.
Yeah, he was bricked up the whole match. Swerve and Our Glory versus the Acclaim.
Great match, but just terrible ending.
How'd it end?
The Acclaim should have won.
Oh, okay. So you didn't like the fact. All right. What about
Yeah,
House of
fucking-
Black versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro?
That's another match that was stupid too. They should have fucking put the House of
Miro.
Black. I'm tired of seeing fucking Sting win all the time.
You love Sting.
So dumb. I love Sting, but the House of Black deserve this moment.
What's up, RJ?
You know how long
What's going on,
What's up,
I
guys?
was sitting in my dad's balls when fucking Sting debuted.
I don't really care for Sting too much. I know. All right, here's the one that you're gonna rant on. I'll let you rant for a few minutes on John Moxley versus CM Punk for the AEW World Championship. Go ahead, rant. Go, Will. Hello, you there?
You can hear me?
Hey, you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, that
Oh.
match. I'll be honest. Yeah. You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Did we hear you?
Yeah, I watched that match mid, and then I'm like, it was boring, bro. I'm sorry, just couldn't watch that shit. It's like
I know you're
watching my
pissed off
mom and
about
dad
CM
argue
Punk.
all day.
I know you were saying
Yeah, that shit's stupid.
you were saying that CM Punk is a cancer to AEW right now.
He is, bro. So
A lot of
I mean, his press
apparently they
conference
suspended
recently proves other
him
that.
and the Young Bucks.
I heard they got into an altercation backstage. Yeah.
Yeah, that the young Mike Jackson went up to him, confronted him, and that fucking CM Punk threw a punch at him.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
So-
shit got real backstage.
Will, before we end your segment, oh shit, I had this. Oh, my dumbass had this on UFC 279 predictions for a minute. It's wrestle talk. Let's talk about how. Let's talk what you think about current promotions. Like, obviously, the AEW WWE battle. We were talking in the beginning. You know, AEW was winning when AEW first came out. Right?
Until Triple H took over.
Yeah, no,
Tides have been
but
turning.
AEW. I think Triple H said himself. He's like, okay, wow, they beat a developmental. Who cares, right? But they did. They beat NXT, and
Yeah, that
Yeah, they
obviously
kind of did.
the ratings were better until Vince McMahon stepped down. Now that Triple H is taking over WWE, or taking over the booking at least, the creative, WWE's been getting really, really, really good. And
It's because we have someone in office that actually, takes notice to what the people want, basically.
so, what do you think about the whole? What do you think about the right now the battle between AEW and WWE?
Well, not gonna lie, right now AEW is fucked because they don't have that leadership in the locker room.
Yeah, I heard Tony
They
Khan's
did
losing the
with
leader
Undertaker,
room.
so-
I know that's what I've been hearing. That they have no respect for Tony Khan right now.
Yeah, he's
That's some
They're
Urban
shooting him
Meyer
out.
shit.
some stupid shit, bro. With WWE, now you know that Triple H is in there. Once it went TV14, you know when I called you, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
At this point, if
I
I'm
told you
AEW,
guys.
just go call up Eric Bischoff or some shit. Just at this point, that's the only way they can come back if Eric Bischoff goes to AEW.
I think okay, so WWE's been getting really good. Clash of the
But
Castle
AEW
was
doesn't
a
have a
dope ass
chance,
pay per view.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I gave it 8.5 out of 10. I wish the other two matches would have been better, but yeah,
Will said it was a 9.
I said 8.5 just for me at least. Yeah.
I give it a 9 as well. SummerSlam was dope as fuck too, and then I think overall the shows have been getting better. I gotta watch a little bit more AEW before I can make a final opinion. I mean, I've been trying to watch it a little bit. I know,
Don't watch it, bro. Don't watch it.
I only attend the live events when I can, but I show both companies support.
Will even said that Worlds Collide was better than All Out.
Worlds Collide, goddamn, that's how bad it was. Oh, speaking of Worlds, I mean, one of the matches I didn't enjoy was Tyler Bate and Braun Breaker. That's all.
Wait, what'd you say, Will?
Like
What'd you
watching
say?
that fucking pay per view, like watching my cousin's quinceañera.
Oh damn, that sucks.
Quinceañera. Dímelo.
Bad it was.
All right, well, that's basically it for wrestling because overall, I've been liking what's going on with WWE. AEW, from what I'm hearing, has been getting worse. I mean, I've noticed like a lot of AEW fanboys. They're right now they're trying to
assholes.
They're making excuses right now.
Yeah, they're making excuses. I don't claim those fans anyways. They're just nothing but gatekeepers. I hate those type of people in any communities.
For sure.
That try to set a general principle and standards for what is and what isn't wrestling. People have their own opinion because wrestling is subjective in itself. I hate that shit.
Oh, I was telling. Oh, Watsy, before we end this, I was telling Will. I was on the phone with him yesterday. I was telling him that one of the dudes I work with, he originally I told him that he knows who. You remember Taz from ECW?
Yeah, Taz. Yeah, of course.
So he said that I thought he said that he knows Taz. He doesn't know Taz, but his boy,
you're close to Pennsylvania, so that's where ECW came from.
His boy did a what you call it?
You're Philly.
Had a segment with Taz, not fighting or nothing, but I think he was performing as walkout shit, and he ended up jumping in the ring when this shit went down. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty dope. But anyways, Will, you there still?
Yeah, I'm still here, bro. Sorry,
So look, next week if you're down, we'll talk about UFC. We'll talk about how UFC went and a little bit more about wrestling. See how it goes during the week.
Just talking about what by next week we'll talk about what week one.
Basketball season, bro.
And basketball season for sure. Will's gonna be definitely here talking shit about the
Yeah.
Celtics
Fuck
trying
them,
to big.
I'm gonna be doing Knicks throwback plays in
Fucking
January.
Knicks
That's
are
my
about to
thing. I don't do basketball till January.
What you said, Will?
Listen. The fucking Celtics gonna win the championship this year.
Will, you
Fuck
got hold on, Will. You got
my
30
words.
seconds. Say what you
And
want
if
before I
you
kick
fucking
you out. Go
lose,
ahead.
I will fuck. So yeah, the Celtics gonna win the NBA Finals. I like to shout out my dad that never came back with the milk. Fuck him. Fuck that nigga. No raw. No fuck. Nah, yeah. You hear me?
All right, look, your Celtics fucking suck. Peace out. All right, Cowboys fucking suck too. Peace. Thank you, Johnny. So, I hate these motherfuckers. That's my boy and everything, but I fucking can't.
Wait, YTC, could you see me when I was backstage?
No, I didn't see you backstage.
Brandon, you can see me, right?
Yeah, I see you. I saw you.
I kept trying to make Brandon laugh in the middle of the conversation.
That's why I didn't
Oh,
look at you.
in the private chat. Oh, wow.
Yeah, so
I kept doing stupid things.
fucking. I'm probably gonna play video games with Will after this. Maybe I don't know. Celtics winning that.
I'm already playing
Fuck up,
video
Will.
games.
Talking
I'm
about
just
Celtics
talking
winning
with you
the.
guys and
Talking
playing.
about Celtics winning the final. Celtics ain't winning shit. Mike Morgan, evening, y'all. How y'all doing? What's popping, y'all?
Yeah, what's up? What's up, Mike? Yeah,
So,
the same thing.
end
Yeah,
it.
what's up?
We're ending it with one last segment. We got to talk about it. Tomorrow, once again, is the season opener for the 2022-23 NFL season, baby. Let's go. One more time. My life has purpose. I feel happy once again.
Oh, yeah, the closer. Here we go, the closer, yep.
I haven't felt happy since I lost my virginity, okay? I feel great. All right, we got the Bills taking on the Rams in LA. The defending Super Bowl champions versus the most betted Super Bowl champion, a future champion. So, obviously, Sunday, if you watch the show, I picked the Rams. YTC also picked the Rams, but then the odd one out for some reason, Alex decides to pick the Bills. He thinks they're winning the Super Bowl. So, we got to talk about it. Now, I think the Bills are going to be great.
I know they are.
With that being said, Rams taking this first game. 1, because my parlay. 2,
yep,
because they're at home
Same
and
here.
they're the reigning Super Bowl champions. Alex, go ahead. You can speak first. Tell me why the Bills are gonna lose.
It's tough, man. I want them to win, but everything's going up against them.
No. Don't fucking say I want them to win. Don't say I want them to win. Don't be like don't be humble now. All right, you was talking all that shit saying the Bills are gonna win. So
fucking Bills are gonna win. How about
speak
that?
with your chest. Speak with your chest.
We can make a bet. We can make a bet on camera right now, you and me.
We
You want to bet too?
What's the bet? Then? What's the bet?
Oh.
Let me show my bet. Let me check my bank account before I make the bet.
Oh, you talking money? I thought you was talking about like. I thought you was talking like I had to get something. I thought you was doing like a challenge.
Let me check my bank account before I make the bet.
Like I gotta look at garbage can or something like that.
Bank of America, Face ID.
Listen,
hold on.
If it's not money, we could do something else. It's all good.
All right, what do you want?
No. Let's see. If you want to do money first, let's see. Well, you want the money or?
No, I need to save up for my trip.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, we can always do something. Let's think. What about? It's got to be something embarrassing, obviously. All right. Either something embarrassing, or something painful. One of the two.
Oh.
Loser has to shave their head. Loser has to shave their head.
Oh.
That would give me my chance to go bald
on camera.
I don't know about that.
Loser shaves their head on camera.
Treatment, goddamn.
That's too much of a bet. I'd rather spend the money.
Oh, wow. All right. What about ice bath?
We could do an ice bath, and we'll film it. Yeah, whoever does it has to film it.
We could do an ice bath. All right. So look, we do an ice bath. Loser has to take an ice bath. How long? Stay now?
I think 7 minutes sounds good. 10 is a little too much, and 5 is too little.
All right, 7 minute ice bath, and they have to dunk 3 times.
Fair enough. They can't
go in. They can't go in slow. They can't go in slow. They gotta go right in and dunk 3 times.
I cannot do that because I'm gonna spill everything all over my bathroom. But I promise I will dunk my whole head inside 3 times if I do it.
Well, you don't have to dunk his whole. You trying to drown? I don't mean you have to jump in. I mean you can't just slowly take your time. You gotta just go right in.
Okay, we're shaking on it. YTC, you're the judge. You're seeing this.
He's the moderator. Okay, so when the Rams win, enjoy your ice bath. All right. Now, as far as what we're doing, damn, I got pissed. As far as what we're doing, the Rams game, The Rams are gonna win. All right, they're at home. Matt Stafford is gonna go off. Cooper Kupp doesn't have to worry about Davis White anymore. I mean,
he's definitely going off now.
Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer are pretty dope, but I mean, they're not enough to stop the Rams' offense. What do you guys say about that, Alex? Go ahead.
About what? What was your question? I'm sorry, real quick.
Rams versus Bills, motherfucker.
I think the Bills are gonna win. I said this.
Why?
I just bet on it.
¿Por qué? Why?
Because you guys don't have enough defense to stop us.
What are you talking about?
You don't. I don't
Aaron
believe
Donner,
you do.
Leonard Floyd, Jalen Ramsey.
I know about that. I'm talking about what I think the Bills have more offensive firepower. Okay.
No, but
and
here's the thing: they're at home, though. The Rams have home field advantage. Usually, the team that wins it on Thursday night, especially the home opener for the last couple of years, has always won.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I don't trust analytics too much, just because I've always said, and you agree with me on this.
He's like gentleman.
Sports does not have logic. Stop focusing
on. I need a couple of computer guys.
Teams win on Thursday and this and that. Sports don't have.
I just want a couple of computer guys. I was looking at my computer the other day.
What do you call the analytics department? Computer people? That's what you call them?
By the way,
a bunch of computer people in departments.
He's gonna do crazy things. He got paid a lot to go to the Bills. I think they're gonna boom a lot for some reason, but I feel like Von Miller can do a lot of work. He's gonna get to Matthew Stafford.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm just, man, the fact that we don't have Chip Davis.
And Matthew Stafford's gonna step up in the pocket right in his face and deliver a strike to Cooper Kupp for 20 yards.
Our linebackers.
Correction. For 2 girls, 1 cup. No, stop.
Those
linebackers
have got to do work. They've got great linebackers. They've got to do work. That's all I can say.
Listen, the Rams are gonna win, and here's why. One, they got a decent running game, which if they need to control the clock, they can. And on top of that, they got really good receivers. They got fucking Cooper Kupp, obviously. Allen Robinson, which Allen Robinson and Matthew Stafford, if you look at the reports, their chemistry has been great so far. That's 2 good receivers right there. You still got Van Jefferson on the squad. OBJ is hurt because I don't know if he's not a Ram.
OBJ's not even part of the team.
Yeah, no, he's a free agent.
He's a free agent. He's technically a free agent.
I wouldn't be surprised if he re-signed with the Rams. He grew up a Rams fan. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, they still got a good squad there. Their line is still dope. They did what's his face retired on the line. Was it Whitworth? Andrew Whitworth retired, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of sucks. That's a little hit. I mean, Von Miller doesn't have to worry about that or whatever. And you still got their linebackers like Matt Milano. You got their line. You still got Ed Oliver on that line and Rousseau and everybody. So it's a little. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be
a tough task for the Rams line, but I think they can handle it.
Yeah, just the fact that football's back, man. I'm very excited.
I'm very excited as well.
Go ahead. Fucking put your nuts on the table. Josh Allen's gonna go off.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I hope for fans for parlay purposes.
Josh Allen ain't winning shit. He ain't winning shit tomorrow.
He's gonna throw 350 yards and 4 touchdowns.
All right, Matthew Stafford's.
I hope. At least 250.
Matthew Stafford's gonna get some random stat line with Cooper Kupp touchdown and the Rams win to win me my first win of the parlay.
I'll take it as long as we get the 40 rushing yards for both starting running backs. I'll take it. That's easy money for me.
I want to see James Cook. I want to see how James Cook looks if he plays. Dalvin Cook's brother. He's on the Bills. The Bills.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Oh man, it's gonna be a great game, bro. It really is.
No, don't. It's gonna be a great game, me. You was talking all that shit. Now, fucking back it up.
We're gonna fucking beat you at home.
I'm not a Rams fan, and you're not a Bills fan.
I know, right? I keep saying you and me.
Yeah, exactly. Why are you saying we? I'm over here conflicted.
Come on, talk your shit, Alex. Talk your shit. You got a few minutes. Go ahead.
I said what I have to say, bro. I said what I had to say.
All right, so people make claims, but they can't talk. They can't talk, and they can't big them shits up. But all right, it's all good.
I said our linebackers are gonna step up big time. I said I believe it's gonna be high scoring game, but I believe the Bills are gonna do more than the Rams.
Jalen Ramsey's gonna pick off Josh Allen twice.
That's not gonna happen. That's not true at all. That's not happening at all.
All right, Stephon Diggs is gonna be on an island. I'm on stream. Stephon Diggs is gonna be on an island.
He might. That's why you got other receivers. That's why I'm trusting
Gabe Davis. That's it.
Well, I'm betting on Gabriel Davis. If that's the case, I'll stop.
No, actually, I would bet on Gabe Davis if you do. But Gabe Davis is probably gonna have a good game. I mean, he had a great game against your Chiefs.
Yeah, he did. He got four touchdowns. Yeah,
like
he owns the Chiefs for some reason. Yeah.
Yeah, he was shitting on the Chiefs all over them, up and down.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
but we still
up and
won,
down.
so you can keep crying. We still won.
Regardless, Rams, baby, give me the Rams. Why are the Rams gonna win?
Well, simple. They're home. Usually teams, like I said, they win on Thursday night, and also because the defense is still there, and also because they still got the same amount of weapons. I mean, it's still a system that's still coming off a Super Bowl win.
Facts.
So they're gonna be running into the season with a lot of momentum.
Give my slippers, yo.
It'll be close contested, though. I expect it to be a high-scoring, close game.
All right, so look, that's a wrap. Once again, what we said, we're happy that football is back on. That's the best.
For sure.
Listen, like YT said in the beginning, this is the next 4 or 5 months that I'm gonna let a team determine my mood every week. And Giants to the Super Bowl, obviously. But regardless, I'm so excited to have football back because, I mean, one, football is my favorite sport. Two, it's literally the only time of the year where stuff actually makes sense. I mean,
yeah, exactly. And also, when there's football, nothing else matters. I don't know. I don't want no phone calls, no church service. No,
life without football is incomplete. I feel so. What's the word? I feel lost without football. Right. So the fact that there's no football on for. Can you stop looking at me like that? For the fact that there's
no football for the next 24 hours,
for the fact that there's no football for the next for 6 months after sucks ass. I mean, from February to July, the end of July, it's so hard.
But hey, there's always the XFL and USFL. Now I'm fucking around. Anyway.
Anybody give a damn about the XFL and USFL?
You guys are.
It's not the same, man.
I know it's not the same, but I'd rather watch that than fucking baseball or fucking.
All I got is the New Jersey Generals. That's it.
All I know is the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Or the XFL Guardians.
XFL Guardians and Generals, one of those teams that
both Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, regardless, life isn't complete without football, and I'm glad to have it back. Basketball's on soon, so the fact that basketball, baseball, and football are going to be on at the same time, it's like Christmas for a sports fan. And the World Cup is coming soon. So all that together, oh god. I'm like creep pants for now.
I'm hoping until 2026. They're coming to MetLife in 2026. If I'm alive,
hell yeah, I'm going to that championship game some way, somehow. I'm gonna rob somebody for the tickets if I have to. All right.
Shit, especially if it's fucking Ecuador or fucking USA, I'm definitely going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I really do like Brazil as well, so if they're there, I'll definitely go to that too.
But yeah, even for other game, I might actually go. Yeah, that's a good game. Sure.
So, like I said, that's a wrap. Thank you, everybody who joined. Thank you to YTC and Alex for joining me as well. And we'll see you next Wednesday. We'll see you next Wednesday where I'm going to talk up Daniel Jones and we're going to talk about why the Titans are pussies and the Giants are going to, the Giants, why they beat their ass. All right?
And we're also going to talk about how the Bills beat the Rams. And
shut the fuck up, Alex.
Brandon's going to show the video of him.
Look, Alex is backstage now. Right?
He blocked them out.
Listen, everybody, peace out. Peace out, everybody.
Yep, peace out. And